outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another.
Raptors substitution. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Patrick Mills. At the line, one shot.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost to the line.
Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Trent. He nails it, and we're tied.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Left side Mills. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, look at MP flying up for the alley-oop. There's no stopping that.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Out of bounds. As Toronto keeps possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet outside. Trent from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with this new team.
Brown against Barnes. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet with it. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Van Vliet's got 7.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to MP. That shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Relentless effort from MP inside, drawing a good foul while taking his shot.
And both free throws good for MP. 8 seconds left in the first. Here's Barnes from deep three-point range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Brooklyn. He made a big... And he's one of the game's best closers. But to hear Kyrie Irving...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Chris Boucher out there with Barnes. And it's Birch in at the 5, down low. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. So the Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in.
Raptors substitution.
1 minute left to play in the first half of basketball. Simmons, the pass to MP. Simmons against Van Vliet. And he lobs it up to the rim. And MP throws it down.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Simmons against Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. They get it again. Birch. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Outside Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, pretty evenly contested. Line change here for Brooklyn. The Raptors making a switch here. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
Bruce Brown is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's MP. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Van Vliet, pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, Birch. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Simmons. Back to MP. It's Brown on the wing. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
It's Brown on the wing, covered by Boucher. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Van Vliet against Simmons. Three-pointer. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Birch. Birch has got his second basket of the night.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Boucher against Brown. Boucher passes to Barnes. 11 seconds left in the third. They double him with MP. Pass to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Birch. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Birch has got 6 points.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
A lot of people on social media were asking me about MP's game.
Coach G, what's going on? Hey, look, I got to be honest with you. When my agents told me they were
Make 'em bounce, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't.
Welcome to Concha Del Mar Guest Service. Enjoy your day.
But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA.
Kevin,
Clearly. David, thank you. Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey out there with Harden. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Embiid. And it's Reed in at the power forward. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. So... MP's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Patty Mills. It's Drummond, high post. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Durant. Passes it to Reed. Here's Harden. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
76ers foul. Paul Reed.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Niang comes in for Reed. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle.
Niang. Shake Milton.
On defense, Philadelphia. Outside Irving. Throws it up high. And the dunk by MP.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat. Great D that time from Irving.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Irving. 76ers getting the bucket. MP outside. Over Harden. No good off the front iron. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Now the pass to Maxey. Over MP. Maxey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Simmons finds Irving. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Starting in his high school days, MP has been in the spotlight, and we all saw his videos online. Fun to think back on all that.
Now, here is Harden. His last outing, he had 24 points. Embiid, no good. The Nets with the lead. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the miss by MP. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup. Maxey's got 8 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside Irving. Pass to MP. Nets passing it around. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Harden. Embiid trying to break loose.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Inside. MP passes to Drummond. MP kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wildly moved by MP, drawing them in with the pump fake to create the foul.
And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he is partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. Makes sense they would work together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Simmons passes to MP. Banked in off the glass. And it's 9 points for MP. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Korkmaz. And here is Milton. Jordan trying to free himself up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter. MP dishes to Thomas. Floats it up for MP.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
The 76ers leading. Harden outside. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat. And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now here's Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to MP. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Korkmaz. And Simmons with the rebound. MP passes to Simmons. Back to MP. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. MP's got 13 points.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to...
James Harden getting it done for the 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
This league does not one-on-one defense.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second-chance points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harden out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Niang in at the four-man position. Matisse Thybulle checked in for James Harden. Milton with it. Thomas is there. A shot by Milton, no good. Nets trail by 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
At the line.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Thomas passes to MP. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Milton the pass to Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Thomas deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to MP. Outside Thomas. Tries a 3. No good there. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Floats it up for MP. And Thybulle sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. Absolutely. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Back to Milton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Milton's got his second basket of the night.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Claxton. Back to MP. And stolen by Thybulle. Six on the shot clock. Brooklyn with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Floats it up for MP.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Now here's Milton. Covered by MP. The Nets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Upside Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thibault finds Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Milton's got 4 this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Aldridge against Jordan. Floats it up for MP.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Milton in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
He lobs it up, and MP throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Korkmaz. Outside Jordan. Pass to Reed. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Yeah, for a big man, DeAndre Jordan has such soft touch on his passes.
Here's Brown. And that one comes up a bit short. 76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And a fortunate turn of events for Brown last year. Doris, he was traded from one of the worst teams to one of the best.
And what I respect is how scrappy, how hard playing, how defensive minded a guard this guy is. But he's also willing to fit perfectly around stars. He finds a way to do all the dirty work and make himself a factor.
Milton the pass to Reed. Back to Milton. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block? So it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on the Nets. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. Brown comes in for Harris. And MP subbed in for Irving. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton's checked in. And that one misses. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
They've got MP. Bruce Brown is out there with Durant. And it's Mills. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. To the left side wing. Embiid inside. Guarded by KD. Embiid, no good.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Mills looking it over. And MP throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. At the teardrop, it's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Reed against KD. Passes to MP. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. And the pass to Milton. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And that one's good. Thibault.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
The feed now to Embiid. He can't get that one. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Count that bucket. Maxey's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. It's Durant on the wing. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The 76ers leading by 12. Maxey passes to Milton. Pass to Reed. Pass to Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Timeout called the 76ers.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Brooklyn. So Philadelphia wins it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Yo, what's up, man? Stay focused on your workout.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Good shot, MB. Shut up. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Now we're rolling. Just like that. Keep it going.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star Spangled. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA. Allie,
Hey, Brian, you could say...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Bamba. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Suggs. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. A huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
It's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
And here's Mills. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Inside, the putback. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they'll keep possession. 4 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. They get it back.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Goes up again. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For three, Durant sinks it from distance.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
Pass to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Here's Suggs. Clock at 6. He's off on the layup. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Outside Durant to the middle. And MP throws it down.
Oh, look at MP flying up for the alley-oop. There's no stopping that.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The three from Suggs. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Durant against Isaac. Outside Durant. MP outside. Fires for three. Anthony grabs the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Really quite cool to see Cole Anthony out there living his NBA dream. And obviously his dad, Greg, a good player in his own day, but also a part of the NBA 2K family, giving you commentary at a high level. Cole's a tremendous talent himself, the 15 overall pick of the 2020 draft.
Orlando calls timeout. Well, Clark, you see any similarities between Cole and his dad, Greg?
I do. There's a toughness, a grittiness to both of them. Clearly, he's a little better athlete, but that typically is a generational thing in most cases. Really solid player, smart, good locker room guy, all attributes that his dad had. But, heck, both were top 15 picks. I don't know too many households that can make that claim, so that's pretty impressive at this point.
Here's Suggs. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony outside. And there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist by Anthony.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Anthony to the inside. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Anthony with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Fultz against MP.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Durant against Isaac. Pass to Fultz. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Fultz has got his second basket of the game.
A tricky shot that time from Fultz, but somehow he makes the floater look rather effortless there.
Durant against Isaac. Durant, the pass to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Isaac outside. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to MP. Back to Mills. Throws it up high. MP no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Fultz into the lane. Rebound Brooklyn.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. 3-on-3. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Wagner. And here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. Back to Anthony. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Now here's Simmons. He picked up 10 in his last game. MP outside from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Back to MP. Pass to Thomas to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to MP. Aldridge up top. Outside, Brown. Back to Aldridge. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mo Wagner.
You know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Magic shooting 28% in this first quarter. Fultz passes to Robinson. Back to Fultz. Simmons against Anthony.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Akiki. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Well, Brooklyn's shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Aldridge down low. Okiki's there. Simmons up top. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And MP gets it to go. On the assist from Simmons. MP's got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, you got to love MP's resilience, battling through the contact there.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Akiki. Anthony outside. And he makes it on the layup. Anthony's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Robinson passes to Fultz. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Robinson. And the 3-pointer goes. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's MP. Second chance shot. It's good. Give him 8 points now.
And we know MP can make the highlight reel play. Right there, he shows you how he can make the hustle play too.
Outside Fultz. Takes a 13-footer. And that one's long. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about. always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out.
Group substitution here for Brooklyn. Drummond's checked in for Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Simmons. Harris is checked in for Brown. And MP subbed in for Thomas. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Bamba's checked in for Wagner. Isaac comes in for Okeke. Wagner's checked in for Robinson. And Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. On the court for Orlando, they've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Suggs in at the 2.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He scored 27 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Suggs. Only his second make in 9 attempts.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
The Nets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
Now here's Wagner. Defense is right there. Now Anthony. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Miami. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And here's Wagner. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-5 run. Anthony against Irving. Anthony in the post. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Bamba's got 5 points in the quarter.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Aldridge left side. Left side Irving. Outside Durant. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Bamba. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Anthony outside. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Bamba. Drummond defending. Out to Anthony. Here's Suggs. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Good chance here for Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Wagner with it. Now here's Bamba. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Irving. Behind the back and lays it in.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Pass to Suggs. Now here's Isaac. And here's Wagner, guarded by Durant. Here's Suggs.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Now Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
We've got 1:28 left in the second. Irving against Anthony. Pass to Suggs. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark for Brooklyn. They've gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Some solid defense from Bamba. Orlando has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Out to Anthony. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 11.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's MP from outside. And they'll get another chance. The shot by Drummond. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to set my place, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Wake up, walk out fresh. New on deck, bust down baguette. Better have my check, better come correct. I might crush a mini-me if I don't watch my step. I don't really know what you came for. I'm here to Millie double up, really stack my dough. Sky pulley up in the venta dough. Gotta send it like tic-tac-toe. I be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci. Bougie and I'm choosy, ooh, ooh, ooh. Dip down in Prada, got it from my dada. Hustle like my mama, ooh, ooh, ooh. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to set my place, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. It's a tune up, wrist on swim out the blue up. Details, nice touch, so what? You can't yay me, I'm hard to interrupt. And anyway, like I was saying, when the bag match your words, you can fit a clutch, black card when I'm paying. Not too young to be a boss, top floor, we'll be staying. I'll be laced up in Louis, just left from Gucci, bougie and I'm choosy, ooh, ooh, ooh. Dip down in Prada, got it from my dada. Hustle like my mama, ooh, ooh, ooh. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to set my place, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Bounce.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get down to business with this road battle looming. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. fell to 4.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Aaron Gordon, and it's Murray in it. A growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. MP comes in for Bruce Brown, and it's Ben Simmons in for Patty Mills. To the inside, MP, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Traps in the train.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Irving against Gordon. Back to Irving. Snatched away. Guarded by Simmons. Shoots from 12. That shot off the mark, and Brooklyn will come the other way. Left side, KD, stolen by Gordon. Now Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished up by KD.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that. It's all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Irving. Denver grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Murray outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3.
Now just a 3-point Nets lead.
And that's where Murray's speed shines through. He gives the D no time to react off that pass.
Drummond finds MP. Going inside, Porter with a block. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Murray with the ball. And the foul. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A quarter round tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Up next, the Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With two All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our... Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the...
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And now the Washington Wizards starters. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got... And we know it's... Lengthy road trips.
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bryant, he's checked in for Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Avdia. And Kispert is subbed in for Neto.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Beal against Simmons. Beal, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Harris down low. Hachimura covering. Hachimura against Harris. Clock at 6. Back to MP. He puts up a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. You know, if you were to hand-select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
The 3, here's Harris. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Wizards have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Beal against Simmons. Here's Bryant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Beal outside. And here's Kispert from the arc. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
Beal outside. Into the lane. That one is off. Good D by Harris.
That's how you want to see them crash to glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Irving, that's good.
This big run has given them the boost they needed to push through and snatch the lead.
Washington has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Bryant against Simmons. 6 to shoot. The 11-footer. Hachimura. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. MP finds Simmons. Inside. Here's Irving. Yes. And that's Simmons.